Hari Om. Let's start with a prayer. Om Samasta Jana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Tvameva Mata Cha Pitattvameva Tvameva Bandhusya Sakhattvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravidam Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Gurudeva Deva. Hari Om. We are discussing about what is Brahman, and also we said who is Ishvara or what is Ishvara. So in defining Ishvara, we provided three definitions. One is Jagat Karta Ishvara, one who created the whole universe. That's number one. The second definition we said is Jagat Karanam Ishvara. Not only he is the intelligent cause, but he is also the material. That means he created from himself. And we give the example how a spider creates the net and then withdraws the net also. So, yatha yathornana visrujate gunhate cha. So, he is also a material for creation. That is Jagat Karanam Ishvara. And also we give third definition, and that is called Sarva Adhishtanam Ishvara. The substantive or the support for the whole universe is nothing but Ishvara only. Now where is Brahman? Brahman we said is infinite and everything is nothing but Brahman. Then what's the relation between the Ishvara and Brahman? That question comes into picture. So if it says, is Ishvara different from Brahman or Ishvara is same as Brahman? And first we need to understand clearly Brahman means infiniteness. And therefore, there cannot be any difference of any kind in infinity because it is infinity. So they cannot have parts in the infinity. So in parts plus parts is equal to plus, it cannot be infinite. Parts will be finite only. In infinite, it's called Sajadi Vijadi Swagata Veda Rahitam. There is no differentiation of any kind in Brahman. That means it's a homogeneous, undifferentiable, and therefore it is a infiniteness itself, and it's called Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. That's how the Upanishad defines. Then where is Ishvara? And Ishvara is inside the Brahman or outside the Brahman? But we said Ishvara is everywhere also. If Brahman is everywhere and Ishvara is everywhere, then what's the difference between the two? So first thing we need to know is, from Brahman reference state, there is no creation even. Because creation involves differentiation of different objects starting with the space. That's how the creation is described also. So Atmana Akasha Sambhutaha. So space, and within the space, and you have objects, and then objects have the properties, and each object different from other object. So there is a desham, space-wise limitations, each object, and there is a time-wise limitation. This object is now, this object may not be there in future. So there is even though conservation of mass is there, but that particular object, chair was not there before, chair is now, chair may not be in future. So there is the spatial limitations, time-wise limitations, Desa Kala, and Vastu. Vastu means object-wise limitations. Chair is different from a table, table different from sofa, so every object is different. So that's how each object differentiates itself from the rest of the objects in the whole universe. And each object has attributes called gunas, and therefore, because one object is different from other object, because its attributes are different from other object. So Desha Kala Vastu Parichinnam. Parichinnam means differentiation is all objects become. In the Brahman, there cannot be any difference of any kind. So therefore it says, scripture says, Sarvam Kaluidam Brahma. Everything is nothing but Brahman only. Neya Nanasti Kinchana. From the Brahman reference, there is no object of any kind. So there is no spatial limitation, time-wise limitation, object-wise limitation. Desa kala vastu aparichinnam. Then where is Ishvara? Brahman, when talking about creation, we talk about Ishvara. So Brahman cannot do any creation, or there, from the Brahman point there is no creation at all, because creation was Desakala Vastu, Chinnatvam, Parichinnatvam, differentiations. So from Brahman point there is no creation. That's called Paramarthika Satyam. Only from Ishvara point, the one who is seeing Ishvara, we ask who created, then we bring Ishvara created. To satisfy the intellect who is asking a question, who created it? And who is Ishvara? He said, therefore we gave three definitions. So Ishvara is a creator, and creation involves the ownership of the creation, and he himself has the power of creation. How did he create? He created using Maya Shakti. And what is Maya Shakti? That is the power he uses. And Scripture defines Maya Shakti as essentially that because of which many things has come. So Maya Shakti is a power. Power I cannot see. No force cannot be seen. So if I have an object, and if I move the object from one place to another place, you cannot see the force that moved it, even though you saw one place now and it's a different place now. So there is a change of state, and the change of state is caused by a driving force. That's what the science says. So whenever there is a change of state, there has to be a driving force. That's how force is defined by the Newton. That which made a change. Whether it's a moving object or a more stationary object that starts moving, there has to be a force. So force is that contributes to change. And one becoming into many is a change of state, and that requires a driving force, and that's what is called a Maya Shakti. So Ishvara uses the Maya Shakti to create the whole universe. And Maya Shakti is also called Prakriti. That is nature. And therefore, the whole thing is from the point of Brahman, there is no creation. That's called Paramarthika Satyam. Only when we come to transactional reality called Vyavaharika Satyam, we have Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara Bhinnatvam. Individual, then the total creation world, and who created all is nothing but Ishvara. So, Jiva, Jagat, Bhinnatvam is at the creation level. That's called transactional reality. From absolute reality, there is no Ishvara, there is no Jiva, there is no Jagat, because there is only homogeneous, pure, existent consciousness that is nothing but the Brahman. And we will next ask, what is the Maya? Then we stop. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Sri Guru